wants to do well, and so that's been fun, and we've had a good relationship, and we stay in touch, and I'm always there for him if he needs something, or if he has a question, or if he's going through something. Obviously always will try to help him out.
Oh, yeah, that's my guy. But I'm far away from where Dirk is. I know he told you I'm better than him in his prime, but it's not true. I'm far away from him. You know, he was.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Downtown Phoenix on a bright and sunny day as we come to you from Arizona. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And this is where you see the depth of your team put to the test. Neither squad at full strength in this one. So I expect to see adjustments in various matchups as the first half starts to shape up.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. The Phoenix Suns have struggled the last few years, but they're trying to build a winning franchise again. And their all-star Devin Booker said, "We want to see the city at a high level, that energy and aura. I've always said since I've been in Phoenix that I know the fans are there. We've got the support behind us. We just have to go and perform." Kevin, back to you.
Well, they're getting closer. Thanks, D.A. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. The two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Bradley is out there with Russell Westbrook, and it's Monk in at the small forward position. And for Phoenix, Booker and Bridges are the wings. Jay Crowder out there with Ayton, and it's Paul in at the point. Booker doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Davis. Here's Los Angeles now. The kick out to Westbrook. And a miss there on the triple. Ball against Westbrook. And Davis sends it back.
Phenomenal defense by Anthony Davis to spike that shot back. He'd make a heck of a volleyball player.
And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And the wide open shot from Paul nails the corner three.
He's very smart about spotting up in transition, and no one rotated over to contest that one.
Paul against Westbrook. Crowder pulls it in.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here's Bridges. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
Man, he's had 3 good looks at the basket and nothing to show for it.
Bridges, no one around him. Money from the wing.
Mikel really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Westbrook kicks to Monk. Back to Westbrook. Rebound by the Suns.
I know it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Bridges passes to Paul. Now Booker. Back to Paul for 3. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. They get Russell Westbrook. The Suns shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And one One of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
LA's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. To end the run, and finished off by LeBron.
LeBron does so many things so very well, including handling the ball and getting to where he wants to go.
And part of yet another great Kentucky recruiting class, Monk declared along with De'Aaron Fox, Bam Adebayo, 2 other 5-stars. I mean, talk about an NBA factory. That school is always competitive.
No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
An easy 2 points on the layup. And Monk made second-team All-American in his only year with the Wildcats, looking unstoppable on many occasions.
I mean, he just overwhelmed college opponents with his athleticism. But you get to the NBA, you find out how many great athletes are in this league. That's when you have to retool aspects of your game, which is what Monk is in the process of doing. Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Crowder. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Shot clock at 5. Bridges kicks to Booker. They get it back. Ayton dishes the ball. Booker against Bradley. And Davis sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Just 3 to shoot. Now Westbrook. Monk with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Devin Booker.
And Monk is an interesting player. A combo guard with fantastic scoring potential. Quick on both ends of the floor.
That one drops. He ties it up. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. Top of the key, and that's good for 2. Paul's got 8 points.
Chris Paul is just so comfortable and so confident. He's got such a quick release, too, off the bounce on that pull-up jumper.
Westbrook passes to James. LeBron is doubled. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And the shot goes in.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
To the middle. Here's Ayton, and Davis sends it back. James in the post, defended by Paul. What a jam!
Wow, fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. That size and athleticism makes it look easy. AD up on the rim.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
Phoenix is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Ball finds Crowder. Now here's Bridges. Passes it to Paul. Fires the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 11. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Ball outside. Tries it from 19. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
James looking around. Bridges with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
Pass to Monk. Lets the three fly. Good on the triple. Monk's got 5 now.
I like to see this from Westbrook when he focuses on hitting his guys. It can make the entire team better.
Paul with the bucket.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
and now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
The Lakers making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in.
And how about 6 of 8 with that one? And there is no slowing down this young man.
The drive by LeBron. And the dunk by LeBron.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Paul kicks to Booker. He dishes it to Crowder. On the wing, Booker, guarded by Bradley. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
I mean, it looks simple, but LeBron makes it look that way.
Suns trail by 3. Here is Paul. He's got 17. Booker finds Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Just lights out in terms of his scoring. Devin Booker's calling card.
Paul against Westbrook. Pass to Davis. LeBron trying to free himself up. And Davis gets it to go. 6 points for Davis.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Paul looking over the floor. Over Westbrook. And it's Paul missing.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot. His touch has left him in this quarter nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
No good from Booker.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
To the inside, James. And James throws it down.
Well, you got to try to keep LeBron away from the post as much as possible. That time, too deep, turns around, and gets the dunk.
Now here's Booker. Johnson outside. The pass to Crowder. Kicks it to Booker. Clock at 6. Johnson, a wide open look. Connects from three-point range.
But Booker has established that he can score, and now showing that he can play make.
Westbrook drives in. Good work defensively by Crowder.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Booker the pass to Paul. Tries from the block. Good as the jump shot falls. Paul's got 19 points.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And here's Westbrook. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Nice timing as Aiden's up there for the rejection.
Shot by Crowder, no good. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Devin Booker lethal on the pull-up jump shot. Loves going to this shot when the D is not paying any attention.
A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for the Phoenix Suns. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. Back right after this. Well, recently, Chris Paul talked about adding some levity to the game.
It sounds so generic to say we had fun, but like we may lose a game here or there, but you know everybody's still happy for each other.
Yeah, from what we've seen, Greg, these guys naturally get along.
And you add in the guiding hand of Chris Paul. This team can beat anyone on any night because they're so connected.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen, guys from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Booker and Johnson fill out the wing. JaVale McGee is out there with Bismack Biyombo. And it's Payne in at the point. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And now Westbrook pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Oh, yikes. Look out below. About that finish.
Woof.
Like rocket fuel there. So explosive. Westbrook's a one-man wrecking crew.
It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. He kicks it to Johnson. Stolen by Westbrook. Now the Lakers on the break. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Westbrook, former MVP, a remarkable combo guard, and we know he does a little bit or a lot of it of everything.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And again, the Lakers no good. Suns trail by 5. Johnson kicks to Payne. Booker outside. The feed to McGee. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Here's Westbrook. Horton Tucker, the pass to Anthony. Here's Westbrook, rejected by Booker. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
6 to shoot. Now here's Westbrook. He's covered closely. And yes, it's good. Anthony's got the lead up to 5 now for the Lakers.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Booker outside. Passes to McGee. Puts up a 3. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his second foul of the game. Lakers leading by 5.
And Devin Booker had surgery on that right hand back in the summer of 2018. Took the opportunity to work on his left hand, and ever since, his game has just gone to another level.
You wonder how much confidence, GA, he's had in making plays, not only scoring the ball with the left hand, but assisting with the left hand, and what that's opened up for him in terms of opportunities to be more effective as an offensive weapon.
The shot's good from McGee.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Here's Westbrook, and the dunk by Westbrook.
Well, the defense respecting the shot right there, and that creates a lane for him to drive right through. That's his game.
Suns trail by 5. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. On the wing, Booker. He's guarded by Howard. And it's sent back by Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard still makes you think about your shot attempts, easily leaping up to throw that one away.
1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
But the Suns have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. Good on both. Lakers leading by 5. Now here's Westbrook. He's got 12. Feeds it to Howard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know how physical Howard is down there. When he's going up with his shot, he is expecting contact.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And the Suns making a change here. Bridges checks in. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
He's just such a specimen out there, Dwight Howard. A physically imposing presence on both ends of the floor.
And Bones, Devin Booker capable of big nights. One of just a few players with multiple games of at least 59 points.
Well, he's always looking to put pressure on the defense, and he's got such a wide array of skills. Not only shooting the basketball, but has shown off more of his patience and playmaking ability as he moves through his career. Man, shot out of a cannon. Westbrook so quick on the dribble drive. Defenders with no way of getting over there fast enough to stop him.
And the Suns call time.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
chasing, working like Jamaican. If you see me on the phone, it's business, nothing taken. Quick 6-figure job, cause I'm not patient. Need that money right now, need what Buffett make it. Man, live like dreams. Side cuisine, need that new with 19. G-style jeans and my chick Vaseline. Flex style creatine, flex style creatine.
Landry Shamet checked in for Phoenix. One more time. Give him a hand. Payne kicks to Shamet. Pass to McGee. And here is Shamet. 5 on the clock. It's over Ellington. And it's Shamet missing. Lakers leading by 7. Howard, the pass to Westbrook. For 3, Ellington. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Ellington's got his first 3 points of the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
McGee dishes to Biyombo. Good work there as it goes. Biyombo's got his first 2 points.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Westbrook. And stolen by Payne. Wide open look. And he overshot that one, missing. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That is his first foul of the game. Ayton, he's checked in for Phoenix. Paul comes in for Payne. LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. Augustine comes in for Russell Westbrook. The 3 from Anthony. Not going to go that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Shamet with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Paul outside. 11 feet away. And the rejection by James. Another shot. Hope they get it there. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Augustine. Outside Anthony. Back to Augustine. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. LeBron passes to Horton Tucker. Off target with his 3. Suns trail by 8. Now Shamet. Shoots the 3. They get the rebound. Here's McGee. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And the Lakers making a change here. Monk's checked in. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
The Lakers have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. Free throw drops for Monk. Phoenix has gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They are 4 for 9. He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
It's funny how much Chris Paul is showing so much nuance that he has as he's aged in this game. Just an unequaled and unmatched intelligence from the point guard position. Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. 9-point game. Bridges kicks to Paul. Here's Shamet. Here's McGee. The shot, no good. Good D by LeBron. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Howard, the pass to Monk. Doubled by Bridges. Here's Horton Tucker. Buries the long-range jumper. Horton Tucker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Phoenix has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. That's a 2 from Paul. And McGee kicks to Shamet. McGee trying to break free. And the Suns miss again.
And I don't know if he needs a rest in this quarter or what, but he needs something to get off the snide.
Monk for 3. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Augustine's got 3 assists in the game. Down low, and they get it, and the slam dunk by McGee.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Bounce pass from Augustine. Pass to Howard. LeBron trying to free himself up. And the baseline jumper, no good. 1:04 left to play in the first half. Paul score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Always been so tough is Paul. These types of finishes are definitely not easy.
Now the pass to Horton Tucker. Back to Monk. They double him with Ayton. Passes it to James. Shot clock at 6. And the 3 ball is good.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
The shot's good from Paul.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
LeBron outside. To the paint. Here's Horton Tucker. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Augustine against Paul. Pass to Ayton. Lets it go with a 3. No good there. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their transition game has been in full effect. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Russell, how confident are you that there's nobody that can stay in front of you?
Very confident. I have a lot of confidence in myself. I put a lot of work in the summertime. I'm very confident.
That is never a problem for you, Russ. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 16 points, and of course the duo of Anthony Davis and LeBron James in action for the Lakers. Kenny, when's the last time there was a duo this talented in the NBA?
Man, this might be the most talented duo that I've seen, in Lakers. I don't know if there's a Laker duo.
LeBron and AD, I mean, when you think about Steph and KD, it's a pretty talented duo.
Yeah, I'm just talking about Laker history. What's that? What's that noise?
It must be static in the microphone.
Because
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. The two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Russell Westbrook out there with Bradley. And it's Monk in at the 3, the small forward. Bridges against Bradley. Los Angeles leading by 13 from downtown. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And they'll keep possession.
Good idea to make Ayton earn it at the line because he's a menace in the paint. Don't let him get that shot off.
The Suns have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it, Greg? 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. The Suns at full strength, able to win some games. He's obviously a huge part of their future.
Westbrook against Paul. Westbrook dishes to Monk. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Westbrook passes to Davis. Over Ayton. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Westbrook with it. Guarded by Crowder. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, you could see the defense break down, but credit the aggressive play of Westbrook for making that happen.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good. And Russell Westbrook drops them both. Here's Booker. 9 points in the game so far. Ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
The tendency can be to really rush or push the game. They need to avoid that.
Well, what we've seen here tonight, Chris Paul can put points up on the board still in a hurry, just carrying the offensive load right now.
And the rejection by Ayton. Booker outside. Pass to Ayton. Right side Crowder. Uncovered. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Bradley. Davis finds Bradley. And here is LeBron. Defended by Crowder. Hangs in the air. Crowder with the steal. And there's the pass to Booker. Ayton in the high post. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Monk. Here we go. James heading to the hoop. On the wing, James.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Bridges shot. Good.
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
And the Lakers call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. The drive by James, and James throws it down.
Yeah, there's just pinball action going on right now. Once LeBron gets in there, he's going to finish.
Suns trail by 8. Booker up top, guarded by Bradley. Westbrook against Paul. Back to Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Bradley. Kicks it out to Paul. Launches a 3. And the Suns get it back.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
DeAndre Ayton, born in the Bahamas and came to the United States in high school to become one of the top prospects going into college and then becoming the first overall pick in 2018.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Johnson, he's checked in for Bridges. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. The Lakers also with a sub. Anthony's checked in for Monk. Payne looking around. Passes it to Crowder. It's stolen by Davis. LeBron outside. Pass to Westbrook. Kicks to Anthony. Right block shot. And LeBron with the nice bucket inside. LeBron's got 20 points.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Payne passes to Booker. Offline with his three. Lakers leading by 10. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Bradley around the basket, knows he's going to face some force, and that time got inside and forced the defense's hand.
It's his first trip to the line.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Los Angeles. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Westbrook. Payne passes to Craig. Johnson outside. Here's Ayton. Avery Bradley pulls it in. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Outside, Davis. Inside. And it's Bradley. That time on the assist by Davis. 6 points for Avery Bradley.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And the Suns call time here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
And here are the Suns now. They trail by 14, and it's good, 2 points. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He looks to score all the time, and easy ones there for Booker.
The shot that time, not on target. And Phoenix the other way now. The 19-foot shot. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Westbrook passes to Anthony. Here's Ariza. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got his 4th assist in this one.
Melo good at scanning the entire floor, and that's why that time he found the open teammate.
Here's Payne. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And Bradley gets it to go.
Rise and fire, the aggressive mindset from Bradley, helping his teammates stay engaged.
Pass to Craig. This is to Johnson. The pass to Booker. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Booker's got 13 points.
Just a great job of Booker, able to understand the timing and the quick trigger that time. As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards. Well, DeAndre Ayton is a walking double-double. This guy has a huge physical.
Oh, that's a great dunk. Freakish.
Man overboard.
Wow.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Westbrook. And Davis sends it back. Left side Ariza. Lakers passing it around. And that one's good by Davis.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Suns trail by 18. And here's Payne. Ayton in the corner. 4 on the shot clock. Phoenix no good that time either.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And taken away by Johnson. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Craig. Westbrook with the block.
There is no question that Russell is one of the top 10 athletes we have in the league. On full display there.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Pass to Craig. He kicks to Johnson. Takes the 3. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Outside Westbrook. Floats it up for Davis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Great work by the team there to find AD. They make eye contact, and the rest of that is history.
Phoenix has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Ayton again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
So for the Suns, JaVale McGee's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Biyombo comes in for Johnson. And it's Paul in for Payne. And the Lakers also making a switch. Monk's checked in. And here's Davis for 3. Ariza dishes to Westbrook. Monk for 3. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Paul outside. Teardrop shot, and the layup is good. Paul's got 30.
A super touch on the floater there from Chris Paul, fooling the defense completely and then getting off the difficult shot.
Anthony kicks to Westbrook. Ariza outside. Wants to get it to Westbrook and does. Ariza finds Westbrook. Now Anthony. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
16 seconds left to play in the third. Now here's Booker. He's got 13. From the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. Booker's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for Phoenix.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Bismack Biyombo is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Paul in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
The three from Davis. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Kicks it out to Booker. Off target from three-point range.
But he's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
The shot's good from McGee.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. You see that pay off.
Fires for three, and it's Davis missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
A nice shot by Booker. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
And that's just a risky play to make a heave like that. Not worth it.
And the Suns making a change here. Crowder's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Horton Tucker's checked in. Paul outside. Over Augustine, and Davis sends it back. Here's James, and Paul over to help. Lakers passing it around, and there's the call on James. That's his third foul of the game. Suns trail by 18. Booker outside, over Monk. He drains the quick shot. Booker's got 20 points.
The fluid shooting motion of Devin Booker, so effortless.
LeBron drives in, and the dunk by LeBron.
And this is what he does so well, putting the defender back on his heels and being relentless in flying to the basket.
Suns have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Phoenix calls timeout. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Count that one.
So creative right there. Paul's fantastic at finding ways to get inside and capitalize, whether it's him or a teammate.
James outside. Here's Horton Tucker. But they'll get another chance. Augustine finds Davis.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Pass to Bridges. Crowder with it. Covered by LeBron. Booker looking around. Pass to Paul. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 6 assists now in the game.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense. A quick move to the bucket. And you get the lay-in. Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
At the line for your Suns, Chris Paul. The first one falls.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Los Angeles. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Man, you see his eyes? Westbrook never getting off the rim there, and he has the focus to absorb the contact and still convert.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. Booker outside. Back to Paul, and Davis sends it back. It's James atop the key. The tray sinks the triple.
Just throughout his career, LeBron James, we've been marveling at his passing skills. So special and makes everybody better.
To the middle, here's Paul. Lays it up and banks it in. Paul's got 40 points.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
And finished off by LeBron.
Just looks so easy for LeBron James, a powerhouse who can score from anywhere.
Suns trail by 20. Booker right side. Paul passes to Crowder. Booker with no one around. A three-pointer is right on target. Booker's got 17 now, just in the second half. Westbrook kicks to Monk. They double him with Booker. Back to Monk. James trying to free himself up. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
It's Crowder on the wing. His three-pointers off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The pass to Horton Tucker. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Horton Tucker's got 6 points in the quarter.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
And taken away by Paul. All alone. He gets it in there. Paul's got 42 in the game.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
To the paint. Here's LeBron. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 26 points for LeBron.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Huge night for Booker, and reminiscent maybe of the night in Boston.
James kicks to Westbrook. LeBron dishes to Davis. Poke loose. Crowder with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. Westbrook with it. To the inside. And then Monk with the dunk.
I tell you, Monk can fill it up in a hurry. Well, once he gets on fire, the D knows they're going to be in for a long night.
Now Booker goes up to the stripe. Rebound the Lakers. Westbrook's got 6 rebounds in the game. Down low, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Great understanding by Davis to sense the foul coming, but also get the shot off as well.
Ayton, he's checked in for Phoenix. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Bradley's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Tipped away. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. From 15 feet away, and it's in off the backboard. Paul's got 44.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
James against Crowder. Shoots over Crowder. And it's James missing.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Paul's shot is off. Lakers leading by 22. LeBron outside. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, LeBron's stretching out the defense now, starting to get in the three-point rhythm.
Sun shooting around 41% on the night. Paul passes to Crowder. Ball against Westbrook. Back to Crowder. Jacks up a three. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
LeBron against Crowder. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. The shot's good from Paul.
Just love to see Chris Paul operate in that area. Slows himself down. Great balance. That's one of his many strengths.
The feed to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Davis.
He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim. Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Monk for 3. Crowder pulls it in. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Suns. LeBron, good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
6-second difference between shot and game clock.
Substitution on the court.
17 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Basket counts.
Ooh, soft touch from Elfrid Payton. A little tricky there with the floater.
Johnson for 3. No good that time. Here's Craig. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you have accomplished so much in this league. How have you sustained it for this long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations. And for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humbled.
Well, we appreciate all the work you've put in, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.